finally to Allan Lichtman tonight, a political science professor, friend at American University. Allan, you've been watching. I assume you stayed awake through the whole hour. Tell us what you make of the speech.
Bill Clinton kept me awake, just like he kept the crowd awake there in Charlotte. It was one of the best convention speeches I ever heard. You know, they say Bill Clinton is a bit of a loose cannon. You'll never know what he might do. Well, he was on message. He was disciplined. He was funny. He absolutely dismantled the Republican policy plus He absolutely defended as best as anyone could the Obama record of the past 3+ years. And he laid out a pathway now for what Barack Obama is going to do tomorrow night, and that is establish the vision for the future. Only Bill Clinton could have been that substantive, that detailed, without being boring and putting old guys like me after 11 o'clock to sleep.
But you're a wonk. You and I are wonks too. Don't you think that probably there were some people out there who did doze off during that hour?
Well, you know, one thing you can never stop Bill Clinton from doing, and that's going on a bit too long. You know, the only criticism I might have of this speech was he might have cut it by 10 minutes, and that might have kept his audience awake a little longer. But anyone who persevered through this speech could not possibly have been disappointed. And the contrast that with Governor Christie's speech. Governor Christie hardly ever talked about Mitt Romney. He talked in generalities. He was powerful, but he was pretty empty. Bill Clinton framed his whole speech around Barack Obama and was as substantive as anyone I've ever heard, maybe anyone ever at a party convention.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that. I can't recall anyone going into that degree. I can't recall anyone being allowed to go into that degree.
Only Bill Clinton could do it. There was no other human being on this planet. And that was the big ace in the hole that the Democrats had. No one on this planet
certainly
could have done what Bill Clinton did tonight. And the contrast with the Republican convention could not have been greater. And I love the fact that he drew, of course, on his own experience as president to puncture some of the arguments of the Republicans.
Well, it certainly, and there you see them together on the convention stage, it certainly sets President Obama up for his speech tomorrow night. Allan Lichtman, thank you.